The butterflyfish are a group of conspicuous tropical marine fish of the family Chaetodontidae. The bannerfish and coralfish are also included in this group. The approximately 129 species in 12 genera are found mostly on the reefs of the Atlantic, Indian and Pacific Oceans. The largest genus of butterflyfish and the most widespread is the genus Chaetodon. A large portion of this genus are either obligate corallivores or facultative corallivores. This means that they either rely completely on coral polyps or include them significantly in their diet. Butterflyfish look like smaller versions of angelfish, the Pomicanthidae, but unlike these, they lack preapical spines at the gill covers. Butterflyfish mostly range from 12 to 22 centimeters in length. The largest species, the lined butterflyfish and the saddle butterflyfish, grow to 30 centimeters, that's around 12 inches. The common name references the brightly colored and strikingly patterned bodies of many species, varying shades of black, white, blue, red, orange and yellow. Many have eye spots on their flanks and dark bands across their eyes, not unlike the patterns seen on butterfly wings. The conspicuous coloration of butterflyfish may be intended for interspecies communication. In the wild, butterflyfish swim in depth ranging from less than 18 meters deep to around 180 meters. By night, butterflyfish hide in reef crevices and exhibit markedly different coloration. Butterflyfish are pelagic spawners. They release many eggs into the water, which become part of the plankton floating with the currents until hatching. The fry go through a tholictid stage, wherein the body of the post-larval fish is covered in large bony plates extending from the head. They lose their bony plates as they mature. Their coloration also makes them popular aquarium fish. However, most species feed on coral polyps. For example, the Chaetodon trifacialis prefers to eat a few types of acropora only. Balancing the relative populations of prey and predator is complex, leading hobby aquarists to focus on the few generalist and specialist zooplankton feeders, for example rose butterflies. The deepwater rose butterflies form a subgenus within Chaetodon. These butterflyfish include the Hawaiian butterflyfish, the Chaetodon tinkeri, the Indian butterflyfish, the Chaetodon mitratus, Marquesas butterflyfish, the Chaetodon declivis, Burgess butterflyfish, Chaetodon burgessi, and the yellow-crowned butterflyfish. All are hardy, nearly completely reef safe, and eat almost anything readily in the aquarium. I would recommend keeping these butterflies in at least 100 to 100 gallon aquarium. Then there are some other species such as the threadfin butterflyfish, the auriga, and the Focula butterflyfish. Like centropike, some level of risk is to be expected around soft corals and LPS, but they tend to leave SPS corals alone. Meaty species like Lobophilia, Cinerina, Trachyphilia, they will all be eaten. Many other species such as Goniopora, Alveopora and Euphilia will often be ignored. I would highly recommend to be very picky on the specimens to be introduced if you would like to try keeping a butterflyfish in a reef tank. Remember, a butterflyfish is ever curious and they love exploring your tank with their mouth. An occasional harmless nip on your corals are often to be expected, but most often than not, it's not damaging. Do however expect less polyp extension on your SPS. In the wild, polyp extensions are usually reserved for feeding at night, and in the day are kept in check by reef fishes such as the butterflyfish. However, if you happen to experience a wayward ropes that has taken a little too much liking to your coral, then a decision has to be made: fish or coral. Well-fed, satisfied fish in good health will be more well-behaved than hungry, stressed or bored fish. While many species will adapt to more common frozen foods such as mysis, a great feeding method is oysters. Yes, those expensive ones. Tanhoff, a Dutch biologist, discovered that many fish that are hard to feed will devour fresh oyster meat. Of course, it might take a while before they recognize this as food. In an attempt to make this expensive technique easier and cheaper, he used frozen oysters from Asian grocery stores. And that worked out great. Then there's another genus, the pyramid butterflyfish. They are from the genus Hemitorictis, and it's a sort of like the butterflyfish counterpart to the angelfish genus Genicanthus. Although they do not share the social dynamics of the Genicanthus, they stray away from their main families as pelagic feeders rather than benthic. The pyramid group contains 4 species: the Polylepis, the Zoster, the Thomsoni and the Multispinosus. The first 2 species are the most common and easiest to obtain and also the most colorful. These are perfectly safe for your reef and enjoy swimming around open waters rather than picking on your favorite scolemia. As with some examples of freak surgeonfish eating zoanthids, there may be a chance that your pyramid butterflyfish will take a liking to your coral, however remote. These 2 genera are some of my favorites, with butterflies that possess forceps-like mouth. The genus Forcipiger contains 3 species, the Flavissimus, the Longirostris and the Wanai. Their tiny and delicate mouth parts are not designed for picking at coral polyps. And even your favorite multicolored neon Ancastrea will scoff out at the sight of them. These long-nosed butterfly fish are relatively easy to keep and take frozen foods such as brine and mysis shrimp very readily. They are, however, not safe with small benthic creatures such as tube worms, feather worms and most other worms. The same applies to species from the Kelman genus. These pointy mouth butterflies feed mainly on benthic invertebrates and generally show no interest in corals. This genus contains 3 species, the Marginalis, the Rostratus and the Muirli. Unlike Forcipiger, however, the Kelman butterflies may take a while to start feeding and in getting used to captive life. This is especially so for the Rostratus, the copperband butterflyfish. Given a healthy one, however, they make an excellent reef inhabitant and are safer than most central pike. Butterflies are a gorgeous and diverse group of fish. In many ways, certain species are just as, if not safer than many central pike and Pomacanthus angels. There are so many examples of butterfly fish living harmoniously with corals in full-blown reefs. Leave the bad ones in the fowler setups, where their jaws are kept miles away from the nearest coral. Instead, give the safer species a try. They add a wealth of dimension and character to your tank. So, that's it already for the video. If you like the video, give the thumbs up. If you want to see more of these episodes, or if you want to help me on the road to 1K subscribers, hit that subscribe button and I see you in the next video. Ciao!